Hey, bro. There's no audio.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Here we go. I got it. It's the echoey thing, remember? Fuck.
Masters of the Retroverse is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Hey, go ahead. Intro. Go for it.
What is up? Welcome to Masters of the Retroverse. Sorry, Adam, I stepped on your penis.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. Oh, shit. I got to switch the video back to unlock it from you. All right. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Masters of the Retroverse. I'm Adam, and this is Mac. This is my good friend Mac joining me tonight.
How are you doing?
For Pillow Talk.
We're gonna get this like perfect, on key, on point. It's gonna be great. We'll get it right every time.
Oh,
that's the key,
funny.
right? That's the key, right? Is getting this shit right.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. For anybody that doesn't know anything about podcasting, that will never happen.
That'll never happen.
Yeah, John says nice intro. It's like a movie from Hollywood. It sure is, because we're from Hollywood. We're like big name, big ballin'.
Not at all, man. It took me all of maybe an hour or so to knock that out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you like it. Thank you. I put a lot of hard work and dedication into it. We actually have a couple different intros. I got some good ones on my mind coming to the future. So maybe a weird science intro type deal.
Yeah. Mix it up a little bit. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be cool.
I'd like to call that one our sitcom intro.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Night Court.
Yeah. Yep. So awesome. What have you been up to, man? What's going on? What's happening?
Since last week, not much at all, man. Totally flaked on the toy show today, but no big deal because they're gonna have it. Yeah, I thought it was Cheers, kind of like that. Yeah, they'll have another one next month, so I'm gonna go to that. Kind of tight on funds right now. I'm still working on my old Mustang, trying to save every penny I can to put into that right now. So haven't really been too much into the toy buying, except for like what you seen last episode and all that shit. So yeah. So do I have an echo right there? I want to make sure. Yes. Yeah. Echo. Yes.
Okay. On echo. Okay. So
Hey, before we get started, we
gotta get started.
You people. Well, I was gonna talk about our contest, but we can.
Dana says it's hard to hear me. Is my volume down on your side again?
Shouldn't be, no.
Because I'm hitting yellow on my side, brother.
All right, I just turned it up a little more. Let's try that. Okay. There you go.
All right, just making sure.
Is that better? Please do let us know.
Yeah. Is my audio good? We seem to have problems with this every time. We gotta find the little cues and hit our deal on our soundboards and stuff like that. So
yeah, soundboards.
We think we have.
Was that a soundbite from your soundboard?
No, that was Libby barking and running out of the room.
Dude, it sounds so real.
It is real,
like real life, man, like virtual reality and shit, dude.
Fuck, right?
Yeah.
And knowing is half the battle.
Okay, well, let's talk about this real quick before we get started. I got some shirts in.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did, and they look awesome, man.
Don't just ask you to buy them. We buy them as well.
Yes, I paid for my shirts. And check this one out. Everybody watching, look at this. Look at this bad boy.
Yeah.
Damn it. Hang on.
Sweet shirt, dude. Who made that?
I don't know, but look at the logo on the NES cartridge. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it even says, if you can read it. I don't know if you can read it. It says original MOTR seal of quality. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are available on T Public. Just, I don't know. How do you find it, David? I mean, besides the link, how can they search it? Search your name?
Yeah, they can search David77 as the artist. That's one way. That's the one way to do it. And the other way is pretty much I linked it up to the top of the deal. So if you go to any of the shirts on there, you can go back to my storefront and find that shirt, because they don't make it very easy for you to find certain artists. Like, you have to have a link to get to certain shirts unless they're at the top of their list. And you know what I mean? Like, kind of shady. So yeah.
But they're great shirts, great design, all designed by David. Well, I mean, the Masters of the Retroverse, I designed that logo, but you reshaped it and edited it and made it into a quality t-shirt, and it's awesome. So we are doing a contest right now. Go on TeePublic, buy either one of the shirts. It doesn't really matter. Post a creative photo of yourself, post it to our Facebook page, which just go on Facebook and search Masters of the Retroverse. You'll find it. Yep. And David's giving away a Toy Biz Iceman figure to whoever we decide, or actually we'll probably put it to a vote.
Yeah.
And see who decides they have the best picture. And then if we get at least 4 people that enter, I'm going to give away this He-Man Masters of the Universe 10-episode collector's edition DVD. And this thing is awesome, man. It's got awesome it's just awesome, dude. Awesome.
It is awesome. It is awesome. So what I was thinking is we would pick the 4 finalists, and then we would put the 4 finalists up for a vote on the page, and then we'll do it by likes, and then whoever has the most likes to their picture will be the winner.
Nice. Yep. There we go. So hop on there and get a shirt, post a pic, and win some cool stuff. And hell, who knows? We might even start throwing in more stuff into the pot if we get enough people. Do it like a first prize, second prize, stuff like that. Right. So it all depends on your participation. Yes.
Participation.
Absolutely. So David, what have you got? Have you got anything good this week?
This week I haven't really. Have I gotten anything? Yeah. Well, yeah, I opened him up the other day.
Oh yeah.
The Toy Lounge. I deleted that video because yeah, my son was like, "Oh, what's a pee smell?" So got rid of that thing. So yeah,
well, that's cool.
Gunner's going through a phase, and I just want to say this. I just want to say this real quick. We are coming up on Gunner's 1-year birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Gunner.
Happy birthday, Gunner. And one other thing to add to these announcements, all right? There's one more birthday we need to celebrate today. Very important birthday in the collection retro realm. If you don't already know, today is Larry Kenny's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Larry Kenny, former guest on our show. Yes. And if anybody doesn't know who Larry Kenny is, David, please enlighten them on who is Larry Kenny.
Larry Kenny is the voice of Lino, most notably, and then you wouldn't recognize it, but he still works today. But we'll go back to earlier when he was Sonny the Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs bird. He was Count Chocula for the Count Chocula show. He did a whole bunch of stuff for General Mills. He also was most recently mainstream. He was Claudus on the new Thundercats, and then the one that you wouldn't know unless you knew his voice and you could just pull it out of a hat would be Taste the Rainbow, Contract the Rainbow.
That's right.
Commercial. So any one of those commercials, he's the guy saying that thing at the end right now. Currently.
That's right.
So and he won't tell you like what commercial he's working on. He's like, I can't tell you what adjective I'm going to use. So
damn, I was trying to play the clip from him from our intro, and it's
not coming up.
Not coming up. I don't know why.
That's weird, man.
Yeah.
I don't know either. That's crazy. Mine. Did you try to do it from the drive?
Yeah. No, I got it saved on my computer here.
Oh, really? And it's not doing it from there?
I don't know how to open it and play it.
That's weird, man. That's some things they're strange like that it doesn't want to let you do it, but let me see here. Yeah. But yeah, Larry Kenny's birthday, he's doing great. He's still doing big things. He's actually I know a lot of people aren't particularly happy with the new Thundercats, but he is confirmed to be playing in the new Thundercats. So
really? Okay.
There you go.
I can't hear it.
Hey, Kenny, the voice of Lion-O, and you're listening to Masters of the Retroverse. It's Adam and David. Thundercats. Ho!
Yes, that was the most amazing interview ever, man.
Yeah, dude.
Amazing.
It was pretty great. Thundercats, excellent intro.
Yes, it really was. It was very iconic. Even if you never watched Thundercats as a kid, you know that the Thundercats, and you know the voice, you know the intro. I mean, it's just so iconic.
The speed of that, the speed of the entry, and just the raw power behind that intro and that TV show was amazing. And it actually just, like, watching that intro got you pumped up. Like, you wanted to know what was going on the rest of the day. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so it started. Yeah. What?
Sorry, I was choking.
You're choking. Okay. Don't choke. Don't choke, Adam.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I kind of get confused when breathing and drinking, so it kind of, hey, Wendy, what's up?
Wendy Dubs.
So anyway, happy birthday to Mr. Lion-O himself. We wish you many more happy birthdays.
Yes, sir. Undoubtedly wish you the best.
Yep. All right. Down to the meat and potatoes of the show, buddy.
Yes.
Let's talk.
This is what. Okay, so I'm not trying to step on your.
You're good. You're good. Go ahead. Talk for a second.
You're dying over there. So.
Yeah.
So I'm not by any means a Motu savant. Would probably be the best word. Like I can't just spit stuff off the top of my head about Motu. But what I can do right now is ask for every one of you guys that are watching right now the participation in this next topic, and unbiased feelings about what's going on. And so just to bring it to light, the this right here. So we're gonna go right into it. We want to talk about She-rah and what your guys' thoughts are about She-rah.
Yes.
So I have some pictures up right now.
So Wendy, I'm glad that you're in and watching, because definitely want to get a female's perspective of this. She-rah was geared more towards, the girls, the counterpart of He-Man. So I'm really interested in hearing what, like, Wendy or Dana, I think she's still watching or listening.
Yeah, she's watching.
Be interested in hearing what they had to say from their perspective. And let's try to get some more people into this chat. So let's invite whoever you can. Let's see if we can get some interaction on this, and have a lovely discussion on the She-rah and He-Man stuff.
So with this with these pictures that I have up on the screen right now, hopefully it's transferred over to me right now. I got to catch up, but
yeah,
there's up in the top left-hand corner, there's Catra and Adora, and then there's She-rah, which is the the He-Man version of Prince Adam. So Adora to She-rah. And then on the bottom left there, that is some false advertising if I've ever seen it, because she looks badass there. I pulled all these pictures off the internet, but currently the right-hand side with the glowing rim around her, that is the actual no shit image of She-rah for this upcoming reboot of She-rah, Princess of Power. And I know Joe Amato and some of the other guys that like to talk about this topic, especially when it comes to Motu. Excuse me. And the whole realm of this thing. There's lots of people pretty much very upset about this remake.
Yeah.
As you can see, well, you can just see from the picture, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It
falls in line. It falls in line with what they're doing with Thundercats in a way. I mean, not as campy, not as cheesy. But I do understand where they're coming from with this. They're trying to modernize it to make it appealing to the new generation that had absolutely no
influence of the past.
Anything like that with the original She-rah. So I get what they're doing, and it'd be cool if it works, but I really don't think, have you seen any remakes that have actually been good? Voltron was decent.
Yes.
But that's 1 in a million, really, brother.
Thundercats was a great remake. It was a great story, just like 2000X.
You're talking about the last remake, not
the last remake of the Thundercat. So the only reason that Thundercats failed, and just like Larry Kenny said, the only reason that failed was because of diminishing toy sales. Like they had no toys to sell. Like why are you gonna try to build action figures in the 4-inch scale, like, or the G.I. Joe 3 3/4 scale? It's like, why do that, man? Like, make action figures so they can fucking have their whole hand around it, not just a couple little fingers and be like, oh, I got a fucking action. Like, you need to make something that entices this new generation, man. Like,
right.
I don't know, man. Like you if you put out crap, you're gonna get crap back. Like, so Wendy's saying that this is kind of like a Sailor Moon thing,
which proves my point.
Attractive.
Right, but that proves my point that they're going for more of an anime style, because that's what kids are into these days with the cartoons. So they're trying to appeal not to us. They don't give two shits about us. They're trying to appeal to a new generation. The generation like my 9-year-old, that all he does is watch Netflix and watch YouTube, and that's all they have. That's all they show is anime type, unless you get into like the goofy shit cartoons, like Adult Swim types, not Adult Swim type stuff, but you know what I'm talking about, like that type of cartoon. Like kind of the raunchy, kind of just over the top, really goofy shit. But that's those two types of cartoons is just what it is nowadays, and they've got to keep up with it.
Yeah, LJN. He's talking about LJN. I don't know if you want to say LJN fixed Thundercats or if you want to say Thundercats saved LGN. That's a double-edged sword. The video game market, they were failing it, and then they
were terrible.
So that's like the Thundercats is the last bit of saving grace to them until they get into the Fisher Price. That's a whole nother rabbit hole to go down. It was when we start talking LJN. So LJN fixed them a little bit, but
he says I think it's best also with WWF LJN wrestlers. Yeah, I think LJN probably did a better job with their toys, definitely, than they did with their video games. I think the video games, I think the reason why LJN was even a part of the video game industry was because, David, you and I were talking about this just the other day. That
you got the camera locked on me, brother.
Okay, hang on a second. Damn it.
Sorry.
The reason that they got into that was because they probably had a parent company that was into the video game industry. Well, Nintendo would only allow so many releases per year. So a lot of these video game companies would start these like sub companies that would go out, and it would basically allow them to release more games a year. So yeah, LJN, yeah, they had some really good toys. They were great toys, but shit video games. But that's beside the point. Have we seen any ramen noodles? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is there any talks? Anybody in the toy lounge? Anybody in any of the groups that are watching? Is there any talks or about toys for the new She-rah series? I'd be interested in seeing something about that if they've got that available.
And that's what it boils down to, man. If they actually do, if this reboot is successful and the kids love it, blah blah blah, it's great. But you know what it needs to have is a good storyline, because if my kids sit down in front of it and it becomes another Steven Universe or fucking whatever the hell belligerent bullshit that they put out these days with these cartoons, I'm gonna sit there and stop my kid from watching it. I will block it on his feed. Because you know why? You don't need to just impress my kid nowadays. You need to impress me. Because yes, I'm slightly censorship when it comes to my kids and what they can watch. So if it isn't giving them some kind of moral fucking guidance, right?
You lost your camera, bud.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Exploit broadcaster stopped working.
Okay, so here's the question to the chat. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Are toys even relevant anymore to TV shows? And what I mean by that is, you know, in our day, we had He-Man. We would watch the Saturday morning cartoon. Then we would go out that Saturday afternoon and try to find the new characters that they showed that on that episode. Nowadays, walk through Target and look at all the toys that they have. Is there any relevancy? Is there any connection anymore between TV shows and toys for kids? All I see is like Rick and Morty toys. Well, that's not geared towards kids. That's geared towards adults. Stranger Things toys. You've got now you do have like the Marvel stuff like that, but that's kind of a separate deal. I'm talking about, you know, do you see any of these toys? Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
So my question is there any relevancy or any connection anymore between TV shows and toys? So, Tiger Sharks. Yes, Tiger Sharks.
Yeah, Larry Kenny was in that too. He's a dolphin.
Yeah.
Talked about this.
Bradley says no. He says there's not. And that's sad, man. That's really sad. You know, because you get stuff like this. You get, like, I got this. I showed this it's a Heroes toy. Well, this isn't geared towards kids. This is geared towards adults. So toys anymore that have any relevancy like that are collectors. They're made to be collected.
All right, I'm back. There you
go. Guys, I have one idea. Fix intro of Knight Rider in your live watch also.
Oh, so you want some Knight Rider in there? I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have DVDs of Knight Rider. I just got to go to my storage unit.
Well, our other intro has Knight Rider. So, John, if you go back and you watch some of our old episodes on YouTube, you subscribe to our channel, you can see that we have the intro that we used last season had everybody. It had Beavis and Butthead. It had Thundercats. It had Knight Rider.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, yeah.
Not the mama. No, but he's talking about a live watch like we did Three's Company. That was just like the first time we did that. It's kind of a test to see what was going on. Oh, yeah. I'll fucking
Knight Rider and Airwolf. Hell, yeah.
You didn't play some Airwolf, Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy says the My Little Pony show has toys of the characters. So, David, is that a new My Little Pony show? Do they have one that's current out? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a Wendy question. I wish
I haven't.
My daughter doesn't care anything about like watching other people's YouTube videos. She's like, I set her shit up, so like I hooked her up, and she's like, oh yeah, I want to do YouTube, Dad, and I was like, I'll hook you up.
Every kid from the age of 8 to like 12 right now wants to be a YouTube star. Right? You know? And I think it's great. I mean, it's a media output that we didn't have as a kid. My God, back in our day, you know, you had to have a camcorder and 1,000 videotapes, you know, or doing shit like we're doing right now, where we're doing podcasting. I remember as a kid, I'd sit down with my buddy Steve, and we would pretend that we were a radio host, and we would record into a little shitty tape recorder. You know, they have this outlet now that's just absolutely amazing. And I think it's great. You know, let these kids get out there and show their artistic ability, their music ability, or whatever it is they do, and let them run with it, man. I think it's great. Oh yeah, the friendship is magic. I do. Yes, that's right. You know what's funny is
I read it. I was like, I don't know.
No, yeah,
that's why we need to get you on, Wendy. So we're gonna work. Actually, we should be doing it here shortly, right, Adam?
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yeah, my 5-year-old, he's or my 4-year-old, he's actually watched that show a few times, and he really digs it.
Milo,
yeah, he's into that type of stuff. So, I mean, he's into everything. He loves that stuff. Like Go Teen Titans. He's real big into that.
Yeah, so is Hayden.
You know, he's really digging that now.
Go. I'm going to tell you this right now. I was a Teen Titan fan. I really liked Teen Titans back before.
Have you seen the movie?
Back before it got all crazy. Like So about probably about the time it first came out, like the very first episode, and then it got like real Japanimation and like fucking insane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've watched a few episodes. I watched a few episodes while the kids were watching it. And I got to say, it's the one show on Netflix that I don't want to just gouge my eyes out, you know, while they're watching it, because it's just sheer stupidity. It's actually a decent show. You know, I'm not a DC fan, but, you know, it has a lot of the DC characters and stuff, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of funny, and it's a good show.
I'm not gonna lie. I've started to like some DC characters.
Have you?
Yeah. Like, so we're getting a little off topic, but comics. I'm starting to like read more DC comics and stuff like that.
You traitor!
I'm not a traitor.
You traitor!
I like the whole fucking realm. You and your Marvel hat, your Deadpool hat.
Yes.
Dude, one of my fucking dogs just fart.
You need to save that as a sound clip. I'm saving that shit as a sound bite. I'm gonna put that on my soundboard.
Oh my God.
Wendy says, yeah, she's talking about the Friendship is Magic show. She says it's a great show. It covers a lot about accepting people for who and what they are. I like the message. I don't know why I can't read the rest of this.
Stop, Libby. Go.
Why is this thing being weird? I can't read the rest of this message.
Let's see if I can.
Yeah, see if you can read it. It says see more, and when I click on it,
I can see more, and then it put the faces and shit.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me go to the Facebook here and read the. Here we go. About accepting people for who and what they are. I like the message behind it. I watch it like crazy with the neighbor baby. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, good message. And that's what it's all about. I mean, all the shows that we watch, look at G.I. Joe, look at He-Man, look at Thundercats. Every single episode, every show that we watched had a moral to the story. And you don't see that anymore, you know? And so for something like My Little Pony, that's great. More power to them. I love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, it'd be great. Let's see what this does. This one's for you. If it plays.
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh. Hey, we didn't get any commercials together for this episode, did we? Because we totally should have done a My Little Pony commercial.
I know, right? But dude, I typed in. What does it say? Bitch. I typed in My Little Pony in the soundboard or whatever, and there's like shit tons of stuff for My Little Pony.
Nice.
There's one here that says My Little Penis.
My little penis. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Remix. Let's see what this is. My Little Pony remix. We're just testing it out now. I have no clue what the fuck that was.
No. Yeah, Wendy says that Airwolf was awesome for that too. I'm assuming she's talking about like the moral message, and a lot of even the TV shows, not just the cartoons, had that, and it was awesome. Like, God, I think the most memorable one was the Different Strokes with the bicycle repairman.
I didn't watch a lot of it.
You don't remember what I'm talking about? The little child, the child molester.
Oh Jesus!
Like but a lot of those TV shows did that. What was the one that I used to watch all the time? Punky Brewster. Punky Brewster was really good for that. They always taught. They always had like a moral to the story, and it was just great, man. Like you just don't see that anymore.
Well, it wasn't every episode, but Saved by the Bell did it too.
Saved by the Bell did, yeah. They had some really heavy, just some of the dark messages, deep messages, like the whole drug addiction thing when she's like, when she got all the caffeine pills or whatever. I'm so excited.
Yeah. And I just can't hide it. It looks like it's a job for Airwolf. Sorry.
So my buddy Chris actually does synth stuff. I could get him to make us an intro that sounds not that, but I can get it to sound similar. That'd be cool as shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Have like pictures of like me and you like flying through the air, the helicopter, shooting shit, blowing shit up, man. Another one, a great one was Fall Guy. That was a great one too.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, look at this, man.
We're gonna do a WrestleMania intro, I guess. What is that?
The Fall Guy truck.
That's the Fall. I never watched the Fall. It was Fall Guy and something else, wasn't it? No, that was Jake.
See, it's even got oh shit, you can't see it. It's got his emblem on the front of it.
You put your finger on it and changes colors?
No, not this one. I got all of them, man. I got that one.
Did you just put that up there? I actually have the no shit fucking Dana's generally up there.
Yeah, that's what this is.
No. The plastic one, dude.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh god. Let's see here. Do you remember Cannonball Run?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Rolls Royce from Cannonball Run.
Oh, so good.
I don't collect Matchboxes. These are just shit that I had from when I was a kid. I always loved this Fall Guy though.
Yeah, hers is pretty messed up. And the wheel got broken off.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my god, I had that one. They had that and they had the police car. They had Roscoe's car too.
Yeah. I wish I could get the stickers back for this thing because this thing is and fix this tire somehow.
I bet you could. If not, man, you can always get it printed.
Dude, it's 19.
Something like that, though, you got to leave it like it is.
No, because we broke it. It wasn't broke when she brought it here. It got broke.
Oh, Wendy's a huge Airwolf fan. She says, I can pretty much tell you every episode of Airwolf and what the moral was. I've watched it so much.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, man. When we did the thing for her show or whatever,
what's Ultimate Warrior?
Do you fly?
What's Ultimate Warrior?
Ultimate Warrior's wrestling.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I've seen. Yeah, talking about her flying. She's got pictures. She posted pictures of her as a kid with an airplane. Yeah, that's awesome.
And she had a toy in her hand. What was that toy? It was kind of I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. Cannonball Run.
This one here was my other favorite one as a kid, dude. 57 Chevy. This one here was actually one of those color changing ones. It doesn't change colors anymore, though.
Oh man,
wasn't that the coolest though? You buy the car wash. Remember the car wash that they had, and you put warm water in it, and you'd run the car through. And this changed from pink to I think green or something like that.
Yeah.
That was so cool. And then I've got this bitchin' Ford Thunderbird. Like 1975 Ford Thunderbird. Oh my god.
Gee.
Dude, I remember as a kid, and this is way off topic. I'm sorry, but like all these cars, dude, the Jeep, all this stuff. We had this giant pine tree on the side of our house. And so like there was no grass underneath it. And this thing there was like a 10-foot radius underneath this tree that had no grass or anything. And me and my friends, we would make like these elaborate cities and stuff, like roads and tunnels and all kinds of shit in the dirt underneath this tree. It's amazing. Yeah. And these kids these days, they'll never experience that. It's like, I don't
purple
get it.
Unicorns.
God. Then you're gonna get Wendy all excited thinking you're talking about her My Little Ponies.
No, it's my safe word. Purple unicorns.
She said it was a green dinosaur that she was holding.
Gunner, get the fuck out from underneath my legs.
So, back on topic with She-rah.
Yeah. See, we strayed way off.
It kind of seems like everybody in chat is agreeing that there really is no connection with toys and TV shows, kids' TV shows, and kids' toys anymore.
No, not anymore. That is correct. But I think there needs to be.
There does. It does. But how do you bring that back? I mean, are you going to make toys of Pixel Dan? And, how do you bring YouTube channels, YouTube shows?
I mean, no. How do you bring that back? I'll tell you right now. One easy fucking answer.
Lay it on me.
You can quote me on this.
I'll quote you.
Bring back Saturday mornings.
Okay. Yeah. But they could bring back Saturday mornings. They could bring back the cartoons, but the quality of the cartoons that they show is what makes Saturday morning cartoons. I mean, look at it. For years, they still had Saturday morning cartoons, but it was really stupid shit. And I couldn't even tell you what it was because I never really watched it, but it was all anime stuff and just.
To be completely honest, you and I will both probably look at it and think it's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you right now, like, okay, let's play devil's advocate here.
Okay. All right.
So we cross it and we say it's a YouTube channel type deal, right? And this YouTube channel has like 5 or 6 kids that play on it. Here you go. Switch with me. You trying to be sneaky?
Such a good purple unicorn.
I love it. I love everything about her. So, but they come across and they save the world, right? Like they have some kind of action that saves the fucking world.
Right.
By the way, this is my 2 Plumbers cup. 2 Plumbers.
Nice.
2 Plumbers Brewery.
Can't see it though.
Can't see it. Yeah, it sucks. Anyways, but like, or it makes some magic thing, or like, there's got to be a way to play it out to make this thing work. So, Wendy says she has a purple unicorn. Well, yeah, purple unicorns. It's my key word.
All right. Well, let me ask you this, and I'm throwing this question too out the chat for anybody that has kids that are in the 8-year-old, the 12-year-old, well 6 to 12. Let's say. Let's broaden that a little bit. David, when your kids get up on Saturday mornings, what do they do?
There's nothing for them to do besides play video games or
exactly.
We don't have anything to give them. There's nothing. let's give them that back.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to be stuck on the TV, I want you to be stuck on the TV watching something entertaining, and then for fucking maybe 15 to 20 seconds out of that whole time, I want an important message being given to my kid like it was given to me and helped me grow and be the man that I am today. And check it out. So here we are, 2018. I got a compliment from a fucking, like, he had to have been at least 67, higher than that, year-old man and his wife. You want to know why? Because my kid held the door open for them.
Mm-hmm.
My kid, he's 11.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because I beat him.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. But seriously, I hold my kid to a standard. And I don't know if it's because I'm prior military and all this shit. I don't know if it's that, or I don't know.
No, it's the way that we were raised, because we were raised with respect. Right. And to respect people, other people, and respect our elders. And a lot of kids nowadays don't have that. So it's people like you. I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I instill that shit into my kids, and I get compliments, every now and then too, of like, oh, your kids are so well mannered. Now I look at them like, really? Like, what kid are you talking about? Because my little kid's an asshole, But comparatively speaking to a lot of other kids these days, yes. You see these videos going around on YouTube of, these little like 10 or 12-year-old boys that are like getting in these adults' faces, and yelling at them and cursing at them and all that. And no, oh my God, my kid would die.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit.
But my point is, my kids, when they get up on a Saturday morning, I've been trying to instill in them, the Saturday morning cartoons thing. So I'll put on He-Man, which is on Netflix, or the X-Men animated cartoon used to be on Hulu, but they took it off. So I started buying the seasons on Amazon, so that way I own them. I don't have to worry about it. So Saturday mornings we get up, I'll put on Pee Wee Herman, I'll put on He-Man, I'll put on X-Men or something like that. But usually before I get up, my kids are up. I come downstairs, and what are they doing? They don't even have the damn TV on. They're laying on the couch, playing on their tablets, watching YouTube, playing games, playing Minecraft, whatever it is. So it's tough when they have that at their fingertips. When my kid's like, well, why would I watch that show when I can just get on YouTube and watch whatever the hell I want?
Yeah.
Because they have the world at their fingertips, man. It's crazy. My God, if we had that when we were kids, we'd have been in so much deep shit, dude. We'd have been in, oh my God.
I would have looked up a lot of porn.
Exactly.
No, but I think, honestly, if we gave them an outlet, it was advertised once or twice a week during the prime time when parents could see it and be like, look, hey, we're going to start the Saturday morning cartoon thing. Because what do they really play on Saturday morning now? It's fucking infomercials or movies or
that's
random shit. Like, nobody fucking gives a shit. Play some cartoons, get some kids to watch your fucking TV.
But here's the other problem, David, is that somebody like our household, we don't have cable. We don't have satellite. For the last 3 years, we've been pretty much strictly Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon. So we don't have the access to the Saturday morning cartoons, even if they were on, like regular access TV. So it makes it difficult. And I know so many people that have done the same thing. There's not a whole lot of people anymore that have cable or satellite. So they rely on Netflix. And here's an idea. Why doesn't Netflix do like a live
broadcast Saturday mornings, and they play like some old cartoons or whatever, even fucking new cartoons, but they make a Saturday morning special that's live broadcast for anybody to see. It's like comes up right at the top of the feed.
They should. Well, do like
Saturday morning cartoons, because nobody ever calls it that shit anymore.
Right. Do like Motu Joe does.
Right.
The same thing. Just do it.
Now we're taking shit out of Retro Rag's mouth. We don't want to do that, man.
Well,
I like retro,
but not that they will. And Wendy says the same thing. She says she doesn't have cable. I mean, that's our generation now. I think is pulling the plug on cable because my God, I save over $100 a month by not having cable.
I still have cable.
It's so much cheaper to just have Netflix and Hulu. And honestly, I don't miss any of the shows because any of the shows that I can't get on Netflix or Hulu, I can buy the episodes on Amazon. I can buy the season, and I can get the episode the next day. Actually, it's like 6 hours after it airs, which is usually for me the next night. I'll watch it. It's like Walking Dead, on AMC. I'll watch that, but it's usually the next day. But I buy the season. I spend $30 for the season, and it's still cheaper than paying for cable. And I own the whole season when it's done, and I can go back and watch it anytime I want. So
yeah,
the times are a changing, my friend.
Well, dude, I own a lot of shit on those platforms.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man. I just that's me cutting away the rest of my humanity. What, like cutting the cable. It's like, dude, I grew up with cable, and that's where my memories were. It's like,
yeah, but what's really on there anymore? Though?
Toy. There's a lot of shit that's still on there for adults. You know what I mean? Like, I flip around through different channels and shit like that.
Hey, Lenny, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I was looking.
Lenny says, hang on, let me skim down on the.
He doesn't have cable for the shows. I have it for sports. Got to have the NHL, NFL, etc. Like, so all the NFL, all the sports packages he has it for. So
yeah, but now you can get that stuff if you do a what do they call it?
Here's another way to look at it, dude. All right, let's play devil's advocate here. So now we've gone way off the realm of She-rah, but I agree. I love doing shit on the internet. I love it. I have access to all my stuff. Like, so, but here's the difference. Like, I go to the TV, right? I have CW. I have Fox Network. I have like everything in between, right? Now, if I bring it back to the cable, I lose, or if I'm not back to the cable, sorry, I've been drinking. If I bring it back to the internet, now I have to pay for an app that has, I have to pay for Vudu. I have to pay for Netflix. I have to pay for this. I have to pay for that. I have to pay. And they're all like $15, dude. Don't even get me started because you know I'm right.
Yeah.
YouTube Premium, have it. Netflix, have it. Fucking Vudu, have it. Hulu, have it. And that's all $15. Let's do the math there real quick. That's $60. I'm back to paying the same thing that I paid for fucking cable.
No, but it all depends on what you. Okay, so here, let me tell you. All right, I get it. No, I get it. But let me tell you how I do it. I have Hulu and I have Netflix. I have Hulu for the shows that air like weekly. You can watch, like the CW shows, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I pay $10 a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Netflix, my phone carrier, I have T-Mobile.
That's a new thing. Not everybody has that option.
Right. They pay for my Netflix. So that's $10 right at. That's okay. I pay $30 a month for my cable. I have 100 megabytes. So I pay $30-$40, whatever the hell it is.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have Amazon. Well, I have Amazon Prime because I order a lot of shit off of Amazon. I pay $100 a year. Break that down. It's less than $10 a month. But with the free shipping,
you got to come out $100 every year.
Right. But dude, the shipping that it's well worth it because you're getting not only free shipping and all that stuff, but you're also getting but you're also getting the Amazon Prime Video. You're getting Amazon Prime Music. You're getting all this extra stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's well worth it. So if you break it down, dude, I mean, I really am saving
in New York. I got it.
Yeah, I really am saving like $70 or $80, almost $100 a month by not having cable. That's beside the point. Yeah, we're like way off topic with that, but it's I don't know. I know a lot of people that are going that route. So,
dude, I get it, but they don't see the big picture. All they see is $15 here, $15 there, $10 here, $10.
Oh, it adds up. Oh, it definitely adds up.
It fucking adds up. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I like the fact that you have it at your fingertips because you're not you're not tethered to your house for it, if you are with cable.
Right.
Which cable tried to fix. It's still in the infancy, but they have the Spectrum hotspots. So if you have, like, for me, Spectrum is my provider, and they have certain places where you can log in and you can watch anything you want because you don't have to pay for it because you're paying for it through your service.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, hang on. When he says something here, I don't have. We did a lot of channels by the antenna TV, or what's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's the only way you're really saving it with TV.
Right. Yeah, dude. There's a lot of good channels on the antenna.
Yeah.
There's like, oh my god, there's like 30 channels, and there's some good shit, dude.
Maybe
like
more. If you're in a more populated area, you can have all the way up to 100 channels, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like St. Louis, I'm pretty sure there's probably a fucking 100 channels. If you got an HD antenna from Walmart or whatever and hook that shit up to your TV, I bet you would.
Which I got one, and we used it for a while, but we're so far out from St. Louis that it's we would only get like 1 or 2 channels.
Nah,
so it wasn't really worth it.
You'll get at least, I would.
But in St. Louis there's probably 40 or 50 channels that you can get, and it's great. So anyway, all right. So that kind of sums up the whole She-rah thing.
Yeah, since we're just talking about cable. Long story
no, it's good. It's good, man. It's good for an impromptu podcast. We kind of jumped on here, not extremely prepared, but we had a topic in mind, and I really appreciate everybody that's been watching and listening, and everybody that's been chiming in. Wendy, Lenny, John, Bradley, everybody, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
I'm not gonna lie, I pictured you living in like Alaska in the middle of nowhere. Especially like having pictures of your own sister and stuff. Like I don't be offended by it. I like Alaska, don't get me wrong.
Wait, she says she's watching Heroes. Oh, Heroes and Icons. I'm like, oh my god, you're watching Heroes? I just bought the entire series on DVD. Yeah, dude. And I only because I want my son to watch it. We're gonna sit down and watch it. So
good, man. Yeah.
I loved Heroes, man. I loved that. That was our show before The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
that was mine and my wife's show. We watched that every week.
I think it just released in the wrong time frame, dude. If it came out like now,
well, it did 5 seasons.
Well, yeah, but if it
and
came
then they
out
re-released
now, we have like blockbuster comic book movies, dude. Like everybody's like,
all about this shit. It wasn't like that though.
That's what I'm saying back then. So if it released now, not a reboot, like wishing it would have held off. Like we probably would have had 10 seasons out of it and a good storyline to finish it out instead of being rushed through it.
Because they did come back, if you remember, a few years ago. They came back with like a 6th season, which was kind of shit. It really wasn't that great.
Yeah, it was all the one dude. What's his name? The time traveler.
Hiro Nakamura. Yeah. Hiro Nakamura. Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. David, what game are you playing right now? Let's talk video games real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Are we
gonna talk No Man's Sky?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All right.
We've been playing it for what, a week now?
Yeah. It's David. David's got way more of a grasp on it than I do, and I'm Adam. But
wow, man, you need to slow your roll on the beer, buddy.
It's rum, dude. It's rum.
Rum.
Yeah. No, but Adam played it a little bit more than me. He's had more time. I had some chores today. He got into it. Dragon's Age. Okay. Wendy's playing Dragon's Age right now. I actually is that part of the Skyrim type realm thing? I'm
not sure. I don't know that game.
I think it's yeah.
Let me tell you my thoughts on it, because I am a huge sci-fi fan. I love space, and I don't feel like we've ever really had a really good outer space, like a space sci-fi game. And Destiny was the closest thing, and Destiny was damn good. And I played that game. My God, the first one from launch until the second one came out. And well, actually, I kind of gave it up when I found 7 days, and that's how we met. Whatever.
Dude, this guy's wore his Destiny hat for our first 2 seasons.
Right here. Yep. I fucking love Destiny. Destiny 2 was okay. I like Destiny 1 better, but anyway, I've always wanted a really good sci-fi game, and this game I think just encompasses everything. It's space, it's exploration, it's building, it's just everything. But it almost gets overwhelming sometimes because there's so much to do in this game that, like, I log in sometimes and I'll just sit there for like 10 minutes, like figuring out, okay, do I want to work on my base? Do I want to like farm materials? Do I want to go back into outer space and go to the space station and try to buy shit? Do I want to do missions? It's just, there's so much to do. But there again, because of that, the nice thing about it is you can log in for like 10 or 15 minutes and just to wind down, like after a long day's work or whatever, and just walk around on a damn planet and look at shit. It's so amazing. They said, David, there's a quintillion planets in this game. Quintillion planets. Dude, quintillion. It's like endless. This game is endless. Because bruh. Because the planets are how do you say it? They're like
evolving.
I guess.
Evolving.
Yeah, it's all like computer based. So that's crazy, dude. Mass Effect is the best sci-fi game. Mass Effect was really good.
Mass Effect
was good. But I'm telling you, this game is like every sci-fi game that I've played kind of combined in one. And it's going to get better. When this thing was released in 2016, it was shit. I was watching this game and I was looking at it and I was really hoping it was going to be good, but it was only released on PS4, so I was kind of disappointed. And then it got bad reviews. Like everybody said it was just shit. Well, they got their shit together. They redid the game, came out with this update, released it to Xbox One, and I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's
called
so much fun.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Yep.
So So it's a great game, and it's okay. So long story short, so Adam is a very, very, very into this game. I'm not gonna lie. And he sits there and he thinks, he's like, oh, you're not really into it, David. You don't like outer space, and you don't like this, and you don't like that. And if my wife is still watching, she would beg to differ, because I am a huge fan of outer space. I'm a huge fan of the real outer space.
Well, yeah, but let me explain, because all the games that you've gotten me into have been like these shooters, and like Far Cry 5, which I love, dude. I'm glad you got me into it, because I love that game, and I never would have gotten into that game had you not said, well, number one, we were looking for something to play together, just kind of like,
because we're done out and getting kicked out of fucking 7 days.
Right, done with 7 days. There wasn't really any good zombie games out there, and Dave was like, dude, you gotta check this out. Awesome game. I loved it. Played it through. I beat it. Whatever. But I just never thought you were really into those types of games. So when I approached you with it, I'm like, I don't know if you're really gonna like it, but I mean, it's a cool game.
I do like the game. There's some negative qualms within my brain housing with the game. Nothing really horribly wrong. Just when I ask you about mechanics and stuff like that, what I mean is, like, how does the system react and stuff like that. So occasionally, like, I get sprayed with a plant and it hurts me, or I need to find sulfur to fix my life support system in my suit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there reading it and like all this stuff, and it said space pirates, and that got me really excited. I got really excited for space pirates. I've literally taken out 5 ships in the 6 hours of game time I have logged.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they come a lot more, dude. Every time it seems like every time I go into space,
Yeah.
I get attacked. And it sucks because it's kind of cool because the game gives you really no choice but to fight them. You can't go into warp drive and get away from them.
Right.
And if you land on the planet, well, you saw the other night, they come down after you and they will
saved your
circle.
ass.
They'll circle your ship and shoot at you.
Who saved your ass?
You did. You rock.
Damn right.
Because I landed. I'm like, what the fuck? But let me tell you, once you get past the awakening, dude, I'm telling you, promise you, it gets way better. Because
Like
I was really getting
going.
I was really getting disheartening. Until I finished that mission. Once I finished that mission, shit got way cooler because then I started getting the nanobyte units or whatever the hell, the monetary units and stuff like that. And that allowed me to start buying stuff and upgrading and getting all this new stuff. And it got exciting. It's just that first 15 hours it's long.
It left you stranded on the planet screaming for Con!
Yeah. But dude, we haven't even we haven't even explored all the other any other of the other planetary systems. Because once you get to a point you can get your warp drive, you can start going to other planetary systems,
which I've done.
And we need to find one that has a high economy, like a high level economy, because supposedly that's where you're going to find a lot of like the S-class ships, which are, for people that don't know, are like the high-end ships, high-end like S-class equipment, like what I was talking to you about, the S-class analyzer, the visor, stuff like that. That's where you're going to find that shit. And if we can find a system like that, the materials that we farm, we're going to get more money out of that materials. So it's all about, we need to, like, once we get past that first mission for you, I want to get out and explore, start setting up other bases and other planetary systems and see what we can find instead of just one.
Well, I've been trying to do that with you.
Well,
I got to do this, and you're like taking off on me. Damn it.
Well, you got to finish that mission first. Like, get completely done with that mission.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I needed your help to get it done quicker. Hold on. Excuse me. Jesus. What just happened? Okay. But yeah, I was trying to do my deal and work with you here. It's okay.
I'll help you. I'll help you get through it. I'll help you, man. We'll get through that, and then I think you'll be much happier with the game once you get through it.
I don't hate the game, you know.
Yeah.
Captain's log. Star date.
Captain's log.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Yep.
Our voyage Alderaan system is.
Well, let's wrap it up, man. We're over an hour here. Let's wrap it up, guys. Don't forget, please don't forget, we got t-shirts for sale at TeePublic. David's going to post a link on the Facebook Live, and I'll throw one into the if you're watching on YouTube, I'll throw one in there too. So go buy either one of the t-shirts, post a picture of you, get creative with it, and win stuff. It's going to be awesome.
Not just stuff. We're talking Grail items if we get this shit going. So, Grail items.
Yep. All right, guys. Let's wrap it up, man. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks everybody for hanging out.
Thanks for yeah, man.
Toy Lounge, go check it out. Great group. Toys R Us group, another great group. Go check that out. Facebook page is just search Masters of the Retroverse. Please like our page. We post all kinds of good stuff on there.
At one time for the lounge. You ready? You ready?
Yeah, do it.
One time for the loud.
One time. You gotta find a different song to play though.
Okay. Well, hold on. I can do it real quick. Here it is, right here. How about this one?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
It's labeled as Thug Life, but this is nothing but a G thing.
Nothing but a G thing, baby. Love it. All right, guys. We'll see everybody next time. And David,
there's
take us
nothing
out.
wrong with living in the past.
All righty. See you guys.